everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Groupers, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and the Groupers will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So LSU's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big time.
He unleashes a long one. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Groupers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field. And that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back. And I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. You can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a 3rd down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
And the Groupers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's got it. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun. The inside handoff looking for a crease. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. He'll pull it on the read. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The groupers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the run, it's Durham. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Well, the ball carrier there was just hoping his speed was going to get him to the outside to turn the corner, but nothing working. Defense forces him out of bounds for a loss.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll do it himself on the draw. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the groupers will punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Under fire. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with his back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. A 3rd down try for the offense. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive line when you get to the QB.
The groupers send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Looking for a crease, it's Durham. Running into the open space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll give it to the back. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. And the groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
The groupers will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. They're setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got the tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Louisville is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 21 over Bowling Green.
Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Kelly.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Finds his man. It's Craig. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Parrish. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Goes to the option. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The groupers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the groupers will call on their punt team. And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Gets it out quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great way tonight.
Got a man, it's Anderson. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. To the air on first down. That's reeled in, it's Anderson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll run it from the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The groupers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the handoff. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown LSU! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the groupers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going with the ground game left. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The play action fake. Unloads it left. Got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
He's brought down at the 38. 1st down for the offense.
The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. Hand off from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. They'll send the back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The groupers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anderson. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner will be knocked down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. Gives it on the option. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And the groupers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors.
Up this week in the ACC, fellas. Virginia has put on a majestic performance today, jumping out to an early lead and building on it from there, and now we have ourselves a blowout. They're up by 24 over Stanford. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Kelly. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. They'll go read option left on second down. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Caught in the backfield, it's Berry.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Looking for room, it's Berry. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. He'll ride his man on the option. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the running back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Might as well stick with him. Oh, better look out. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Wicks. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the ground with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Hill. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Spins away from the defense. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. And the Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Run in the red zone. It's Berry. Oh, he got loose. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. and they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gonna run it. It's Jeffrey. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They're testing the right side here. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the groupers will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. To the air, it's Van Buren. Got it in the middle, it's Hilton.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Good right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st down here for the offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll toss him. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking for room, it's Craig. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Here comes the option. Quick toss. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air, it's Wicks. Here's a throw downfield late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another